Hello, my name is Ben Stone. I'm a team member here at Raz Imports. Today we're going to be working on a basic Christmas wreath using 8 various components. Our first component starts out with a mixed greenery Christmas wreath. I'm using here a 21-inch wreath. So you can see in our wreath that there are various pieces that need to be fluffed out and shaped. A lot of detail in this particular wreath. Our first component we're going to add is this magnolia garland. Again, you'll need to shape it as you go. As you're placing the garland, you want to make sure you go in and out and weave it through so it doesn't just pick up the circular shape of the wreath form. It'll give a little more definition and playfulness to the overall look of your wreath. The second component we're going to add is our large red berry garland. Again, I'm going to lay it into the wreath on top of the greenery and on top of the magnolia stem, and I'm going to let the berries kind of fall in the same direction as the magnolia leaf. By bending the garland stem itself in and out, it will also create more of a dimensional look as well. The next component we're going to add is our ribbon. And we'll pull that through these other components. We're going to use a good quality wired ribbon and pull that through. Now you want to kind of shape it as you go. You want it to curl and curve. You can kind of pull that wire and then grab it and pull it into the wreath. I'm going to go ahead and cut this piece off so we can work in small sections. Okay, we've worked that way. Come back to our top. Come around this side. Don't try to make all your loops the same size. You can go various heights and let it come in and out as you like. All right. We're going to set our ribbon to the side, and as I add other components, we might add a few other tucks and tufts here and there. Our fifth component are our glass ornaments. Today I've chosen to use a gloss glass that is multicolored, and it picks up the colors in our ribbon. I'm going to use some pre-cut floral wire to actually wire these in. Now what I do is I take and create small vignettes where there's tufts of ribbon. We'll kind of come around, pull some in. In this bottom section, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 ornaments together. And we're going to add to the other ornaments up here in a minute with some floral stems. Okay, so here we have some glass ornaments placed inside of our wreath. Our next component we're going to do is our deep red velvet hydrangea. We'll place one here next to this ornament. Again, creating a small vignette. You can just pull it through. You can pull the back part of the stem. You can just kind of overlap it and come in and hold the stem in place. Another stem we'll take. come in next to this ornament. I'll do the same thing on the back side. And let's come in here on the bottom section again. So here we are so far. Now we're going to take our next component and add this nice large berry cluster with some pretty Christmas greenery. And one more. We'll use a total of 3 of these today. Okay, before I add our final component, I just want to step back and take a look and see where I have holes and what else we might want to add in those areas. Now we have a very beautiful and elegant wreath already. But as you can see, there's a couple of little places that I do want to add one last component to. It's beautiful in its form, the way it comes, but I don't want to use this long of a piece, so we're going to do clippings. I'm going to take that and place it in and pull it forward. Don't let it go flat. Now, of course, if you're going to be using this on a front door and you're planning on keeping this wreath together and not taking it apart, it's a lot easier to go ahead and wire all these pieces in. For sake of time, I'm just showing you how you can place the pieces and just tuck them in as such. We've now transformed it into a beautiful Christmas wreath for your front door or the interior of your home. You could be creative and use other ornaments or figurines or whatever you choose to use in your wreath. So, have fun and get creative.